up on Fulton Today, new technology is now helping crime victims check on the status of their jailed offenders. And the tax commissioner tells us how paying your taxes has just become a lot more easy and efficient. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. Crime victims can now get immediate information on whether their offender has been released, transferred, or escaped. It's all a part of the Sheriff's Office new mobile patrol application called VINE. VINE stands for Victim Information Notification Every Day. Here now to tell us exactly how it works is the Chief Jailer, Colonel Mark Adger. So, sir, tell us a little bit about this mobile patrol application.
Well, we're happy to introduce an online method for the citizens of Fulton County, or anyone else for that matter, to be notified of information pertaining to an inmate here at the Fulton County Jail prior to their release and after their release, so that they know if a dangerous individual, or at least someone that's dangerous to them, it has been released from this facility and is back out on the streets, back in their community.
And why did the Sheriff's Office decide to get this kind of an app?
Well, first of all, it's much more efficient than having a person make phone calls with a hit and miss approach. With the online app, the app itself, the victim notification online service itself, will continue to call and email the victim until they answer the call and enter their PIN number, acknowledging that they received the information about the release of the inmate.
And now explain to residents how they can access this application.
Well, they can go online. First of all, it's available on iOS, Apple devices, and it's also available on Android. So they can go to those online stores and acquire the app. It's free. They can download it to their device, and then once they have it on their device, they can register as a user. And then once they're registered as a user, they can search for the inmate that they're particularly interested in and register to be notified when that person is released. And it's not just releases either. It's also if their custody changes in other matters, such as if they leave here and go to Grady Hospital, if they leave here and go to prison, they will be notified that that person is no longer here at the Fulton County Jail and that they've been transferred to custody somewhere else.
And clearly there's some benefits for the Sheriff's Office.
Well, for us, it gives us a way to verify that we made the notification. It reduces the manpower that's required to make these notifications, and it also eliminates the chance for error.
And benefits for the Sheriff's Office and benefits for residents as well.
Well, for the citizens, I think it gives them the ease of knowing that they will definitely be notified. The Mobile Patrol also includes a news feed that will allow citizens to know who's in their community, whether it be sex offenders. We're still standing up that feature in Mobile Patrol, but sex offenders will be in that. Sheriff's Office Top 10 Most Wanted will be included in that. And any other information pertaining to public safety will be included in Mobile Patrol.
And Colonel, of course, we like to always get your final thoughts.
I would just encourage the citizens of Fulton County to take advantage of this feature, especially if they have specific concerns about someone that is incarcerated in this facility. But even if they just want to know who's in jail, they can use the system to see if someone that a loved one or someone that they have an interest in has been incarcerated in the jail, and that's a lot quicker sometimes than a phone call.
All right, Colonel Mark Adger with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, sir, always great information. Thank you again for your time. Now, again, citizens can download the free app on their Apple or Android phone or tablet, then register with the Fulton County VINE service by calling 877-994-8463. Fulton's workforce development team is helping a major staffing agency find employees. Representatives from Manpower set up shop at the Adamsville Regional Health Center location. They were interviewing and screening for call center and banking agents in South Fulton. They were also accepting applications for forklift and machine operators.
Not everybody is going to be on Monster or Indeed looking for jobs. And so we are still looking for those candidates that don't necessarily understand that type of job searching. We want to come and reach them where they are.
We can bring some great candidates to the table. When the employers send us those job descriptions, we're able to do a lot of the pre-screening on their behalf, all the way to drug screenings, background checks. We have individuals that are on our caseloads, dislocated workers of Fulton County, from the corporate level all the way down to entry level. So employers love the fact that those pool of candidates are at their disposal. They can come here, have interviewing space, things like that. It's a really good service for employers throughout Fulton County and beyond, and they take advantage of it.
The Office of Workforce Development has hosted a number of recruitment drives at the Adamsville location. You can visit that workforce office site for information on the employment opportunities with other county partners. Well, Fulton County residents can now pay their taxes with a credit card. FGTV's Priscilla Ortega has the story on this new convenient and safe payment method.
Shania, you know, at certain times of the year, the lines can be a little taxing here at the Tax Commissioner's office. But now, that has all changed. Fulton County Tax Commissioner Arthur Ferdinand started accepting credit card payments at the Government Center downtown on September 15th. Within the first hour, more than 50 citizens paid their taxes by credit card.
It makes everything quicker, easier, and more convenient, really. For someone like me, I have a busy schedule, so in the past I had to look for an ATM machine to get the cash. Obviously, it makes everything easier.
The tax commissioner collects and distributes more than $1 billion in tax revenues each year through real and property taxes, motor vehicle taxes, mobile home taxes, and business taxes. The change is a win-win for taxpayers.
It means you are less likely to have your taxes become delinquent or late. Some people who use credit cards also get points, which are used for vacation and travel, etc., which is a benefit to a lot of people. Use all your credit card to pay all debts, and that way you get points. And then I'll say, thirdly, you have a record.
Like with many credit card purchases, there is a fee.
The fee for paying by credit card is 2.35% of the bill, to a minimum of $1. So if your tax bill is $100, the fee would be $2.35. And people gladly pay that for the convenience of paying by credit card.
A small price to pay for some taxpayers.
It makes the process a little more, convenient for them. They can just swipe their card.
The service was great. I was in and out in less than 5 minutes.
About a month ago, the tax office started accepting e-checks for taxes and car tags. So far, about 55% of taxpayers are using that service.
The benefits of e-checks are vast. First of all, the county government gets its money immediately. We have no bounce checks.
Shania, the new system has done very well. It's something not only the customers enjoy, but the tax office employees as well.
Very cool. Well, Priscilla, are there more high-tech options coming soon for the tax office?
Yes, Shania, the tax commissioner is also looking at other options, like paying your taxes with a smartphone. Of course, we'll check back in with the tax commissioners to see how that process is coming along. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Priscilla Ortega.
Very, very cool. Thanks again, Priscilla. Meanwhile, the Fulton County Fire Department celebrates National Fire Prevention Week with some very important safety reminders. This year's theme is the importance of a working smoke alarm. According to the National Fire Protection Association, the NFPA, almost 2/3 of home fire deaths are caused by non-working smoke alarms. The fire department recommends that people check their smoke detectors every month, particularly the batteries.
Well, the best type of battery is the new lithium battery that they have, which lasts for 10 years. Obviously, with that battery, you only have to change your battery every 10 years, which is the same time length that you should change smoke detectors out. But other batteries that are the 9-volt batteries, we recommend you change them twice a year when the time changes. So when you spring forward, change your batteries. When you fall backwards, change your batteries.
The fire department recommends you place a smoke detector on every level of your home. It's also a good idea to have an escape plan and practice it regularly. The fire department conducts a monthly smoke alarm blitz to install and check alarms in county homes. You can contact the fire rescue to get more information. And still to come on Fulton Today, remembering the Holocaust with county leaders. Stay with us.
Watching Fulton Today.
Fulton commissioners declare an official day for one of the largest music festivals in the world, and others join the community in remembering the history of the Holocaust. Here's this week's District by District coverage. We begin with the District 1 community meetings hosted by Commission Chairman John Eves. The at-large commissioner held his first public forum called the Community Conversations with the Chairman at the Roswell Branch Library. Residents came out to express their concerns about a myriad of issues.
It's absolutely a step in the right direction. He's reaching out, he cares, he wants to do a good job, and I think you have to meet with your constituents and let them know that you want to do that. And the North Fulton County constituents, I think, appreciate that.
We're going to cover A through Z, from the assessor's office all the way to youth services. And so we're going to cover the whole gamut and provide information, but more importantly, listen. So I'm excited about this opportunity.
The meeting in Roswell is just the first session. The second community conversation with the chairman is scheduled for Tuesday, October 14th at 6 p.m. at the Wolf Creek Library in South Fulton. District 5 residents see the beautiful and creative talent of the Darnell Senior Facility members. Participants showed off their artistic works as a part of the Artist Walk visual presentation. The seniors displayed a wide array of crafts, jewelry, artwork, and quilts as a part of the event.
I found that so many people have discovered their creativity just by being here at the center, exploring things they never thought they could possibly do. Health-wise, mentally, it's just good. It's just good therapy.
We are so pleased and excited once again to have the Artist Walk here at the Harry G. Darnell Senior Facility. Body, mind, and spirit. Today we see the spirit at work. We want to thank all the instructors and the staff and all of the participants for the wonderful expression of spirit that we have seen here today.
The Harriet G. Darnell Senior Multipurpose Facility is one of the most attended centers in the county. There are a host of senior programs every day of the week. District 6 Commissioner Joan Garner joins the celebration of the grand opening of the Courage to Remember exhibit at the King Center. The educational exhibit on the history of the Holocaust has been viewed in dozens of countries across 6 continents. The 42-panel piece of work features nearly 200 original photographs taken from 1933 to 1945.
We all have to remember our history. This is the history of the Jewish people. There's parallel struggles of the Jewish people, the African American people, and other peoples around the country and around the world. And when we remember our history, it gives us courage to look forward, to speak up, to act when necessary, and just in every day. But the message for me truly today was about love.
The Courage to Remember exhibit is produced by the Simon Wiesenthal Center, one of the largest international Jewish human rights organizations. The exhibit will be at the King Center this week. And finally, in District 7, Commissioner William Bill Edwards thanks the organizers of Tomorrow World for bringing its huge music festival back to South Fulton. The commissioner was joined by some of his colleagues in acknowledging one of the largest international music events. Tomorrow World features dozens of artists and music fans from all across the globe.
And I want to thank not only the Bucarts and everybody from Tomorrow World, but I want to thank the citizens of South Fulton County who were willing to put up with a little noise for 3 days to show that people that when you come down South Fulton County, it's an experience you will never forget.
The economic impact this year hopefully will be close to $100 million, and this is seriously good.
This is the second year that Tomorrow World has called Bucart Farms in South Fulton home. Commissioners invited the organizers to come on back again next year. And still to come, daycare workers learn how to keep their kids fit. We'll explain when we come back.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Fulton's health professionals joined the First Lady's national campaign to get children fit. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn has our story.
Dancing helped kick off training for the Let's Move initiative.
This is important because I think we need to tackle this issue at an early age, and since I care for children between the ages of infants to 4 years old, I think this is a critical age to help them and to help the parents learn what to do.
First Lady Michelle Obama's initiative to raise a healthier generation of kids is comprised of 5 goals. Goal 1 is aimed at elected officials helping child care providers to incorporate nutrition education and physical activities into their programs. So the county hosted an information session at the Oak Hill Child, Adolescent, and Family Center.
We've invited early childhood educators in because we know that this is a critical and formative year where we're giving them tools to be able to help to assist the children that are in their care with developing healthy habits with physical activity and healthy eating.
The county health department reports in Georgia, 1 in 6 children ages 2 to 5 is overweight and 1 in 7 is obese. But WIC nutrition coordinators are working to change that.
One of the most important things is that we're giving them information that will help them to develop an action plan so that when they go back, they'll even be able to set up things, set up policies, even in their own centers, to be able to improve the health and the welfare of their charges.
Whether it's dancing or playing outside, the goal is to have a plan that will move children towards a healthier lifestyle. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Lynn Vaughn.
Thank you very much, Lynn. October marks the beginning of one of the country's most visible health campaigns, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer is the leading cancer among women in Georgia and the second leading cause of cancer deaths. The Fulton County Health and Wellness Department is working to reduce those numbers with early detection.
Early detection is the key. Performing clinical breast self-examinations in your home, going for your annual clinical breast exams with your providers, and also getting your mammogram and any type of diagnostic follow-up that the physician requires is key to early detection.
Eligible women can get a breast exam and a mammogram at no cost. There will also be a number of events for breast cancer awareness, including the It's Raining Pink event. There will be free health screenings and prizes at the Adamsville Recreation Center on October 7th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, for more information about all of the county's health services, you can call 404-612-1211. A unique tool is showing residents what it feels like to have dementia. Several participants at the Benson Senior Multipurpose Complex took part in the virtual dementia tour. The tour requires the participant to wear goggles that simulates the physical and mental challenges that come with dementia.
I think it was very realistically simulated in terms of the confusion, the physical handicaps, and the sensory handicaps that possibly a dementia patient undergoes when he or she has to do things in life.
The nonprofit organization called Second Wind Dreams developed the dementia tour and uses the tool to increase sensitivity for those with dementia. Now, according to the CDC, in 2013, as many as 5 million Americans were living with Alzheimer's disease, which is the most common form of dementia. Now, the symptoms of the disease typically start after age 60 and include repeating questions, taking longer to complete tasks, and mood and personality changes. And still to come, smooth and familiar sounds fill the Wolf Creek Amphitheater. We'll take you out there when we come back.
You're watching Fulton Today.
The new Aviation Community and Cultural Center is proving to be a great location for meetings and events. The Fulton Industrial Boulevard Community Improvement District recently met at the center. The group discussed upcoming projects like landscaping the shoulders along FIB and improving traffic on Commerce Drive. The group promotes economic development along the boulevard. The executive director says the Aviation Community Cultural Center is an important addition to the area.
It's a great building, it's a great addition to the district. Everybody seems to like this space, so we hope to have future meetings here, not just the CID meetings, but also the business owners here in the district. We'd like for them to hopefully be able to use this space as well.
The Aviation Community Cultural Center is more than 16,000 square feet. The venue and its programs focus on the history of the North American aviation, training for aviation, and visual and performing arts. Cooler weather and the smooth sounds of jazz fill the air at the Wolf Creek Amphitheater. Concert goers enjoy the soothing sounds of Shantae Moore, Phil Perry, Joey Somerville, and Algebra. This was one of the concerts in the Wolf Creek Jazz Series.
It's great.
I think it's been great.
Fabulous.
Artists I've never seen before, some of them, but they're great.
This Wolf Creek concert season has been the stage for numerous sold-out concerts. We'll take a look at the final concert next week. Now, for more information about next year's season, go to wolfcreekamphitheater.com. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to hear from you about the stories and programs right here on FGTV. Email us at fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV, find us on Facebook, and watch us on YouTube. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.